I mean, Cash showed us, he's pretty good at the game. I think he solved Zelda. I mean, you have to, right? To be, like, up here. But I'm gonna cheer for Skill.
It's IE versus San Diego.
Yeah.
So, like, we kind of gotta represent the players that, like, are part of our group.
Skill's one of our players now.
Yeah. I mean, like, I don't know. I'm not personally a fan of the IE versus Desert, because technically speaking, the High Desert is IE.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Whoa.
That was crazy. 0 to death. I was just talking about IE, and meanwhile, like, Cash literally just eliminated an entire stock with, like, ease.
Right? Well, we got everything set up. Now,
I think, yeah, honestly, right now, Skilliam's just running out of steam. He has no MP, basically. Oh, the ledge cancel on the MP, too.
Dude, Zelda's dash attack is just good enough.
Yeah. Honestly, like, Cash got me thinking that Zelda's not okay. That's what happens every once in a while.
Yeah.
Someone will pick a character that's, like, people think are just not great, but...
Yeah, you got, like, Sky Day and Incineroar. Now you got it.
Yeah. Like, here's the thing. Zelda's linear, but also the linear is kind of, like, it kind of works.
Yeah, I gotta be real. I'm like a character like Bowser Jr. Like, no offense to Cycle Dawkins, but I, will criticize, that character.
Well, is no one gonna talk about the fact that up tilt just whiffed?
That, yeah.
That, like, was literally just right there for them? Damn. That is so crazy that missed.
Yeah. But with Zelda, it's like I'm looking at the same exact trap that Cash is saying up every time, and even as a commentator who has an entirely third-person perspective of all of this, can't tell you how to get past it.
Yeah, no, I'm actively trying to think of how to go through a lot of the traps that Cash sets up. But honestly, right now, Cash is feeling really comfortable. He's not going for all of the traps that he normally does. So we're really just kind of seeing him just go for a lot of the basic things.
Yeah.
Like just trying to space aerials, get in with rolls.
Yeah.
Down throw? Oh, okay. Probably just trying to catch him slipping with like a button air dodge.
Right. One of the nice things that the only time that Cash ever approaches is with that too. But even then, you're never ready for it. Like on the
Damn. That's insane. One thing I do want to bring up too, it's like there's other characters that have teleport less.
Yeah.
I think I didn't even know that Zelda could, and now that I know that Zelda can, I'm like hers is easily the best.
The craziest part is on Battlefield specifically, you are not safe like basically anywhere because from Halo, you get the ledge cancels off both of the bottom platforms. So if you're trying to chill out a ledge, which is usually where people typically go because they want to be as far away from the invisible player as possible, that's usually where they go. Well, Zelda's like a teleport away from the stock and necessity. That's like a crazy mentality thing that people simply don't have the matchup experience for.
Thank you.
Very cool.
The one thing that I did want to bring up with this too, like with what Ronan is doing, like why the ledge cancels for Zelda are like, in my opinion, the best of any teleport recovery, just on paper anyways. They have a hitbox.
Yeah.
Which, that's insane.
Yeah. It's really, really good.
That's so good.
And all the magic is gone.
Yeah, that's like either way, even if you get hit, whatever. Like literally skill is sitting at like minimal amounts of MP, which is so bad for him.
Right. Micah? I know you wanted it.
So the thing is, like a lot of this Zelda, what I'm noticing is like, it just seems like Zelda overall does really good against other slow characters.
Yeah.
I would imagine that Zelda would really struggle against someone who's just in your face all the time.
Like if I, because Greninja's off the top 5 thing, I think a character like Greninja would have no issue getting past the Phantom, only because you have so much, so much maneuverability around it.
Right.
Where a slow character like Byleth, as we saw, is just really, really, they don't have the tools to get around it. They have to double jump over it and then land on the platform if we're just talking about PS2. That's awful.
100%. Honestly, Skills struggling to get the kill here, which you really want to do. He rolls back into the Phantom, and that puts him in such a bad position. Not good to see. Oh, he misses the uppie, but no punish? Wow. I don't know. I think that's one thing that, like, you should just be trying to react to where they go. It's not really, like, a coverage thing.
Yeah. And Cash doesn't use uppie enough to the point where it is, like, a huge problem.
There we see
Also,
once again.
Yeah. Also, wait. That also just made me realize how, like, he's been using... Oh, oops. He was at 150 anyways.
Yeah, that's fine.
But he's been using Phantom in tandem with uppie so often. Like, so many times it's either a defensive tool to block a hit or as, like, another pressure tool.
Yeah.
So,
No, as I said earlier, he's been using that all the time. It's absolutely insane. Like, it's really, really good coverage. I'm sure that there's definitely, like, generally speaking, the counterplay is you just wait.
yeah.
Like, just don't go in. But also, like, it takes up so much of the stage that it puts a lot of pressure on you to not choose the wrong position to go in.
Right.
Grab 1, 2 to side B. That gives you a lot of range, but Zelda's able to capitalize on that with the dash up grab into down throw. Nice.
Ooh, but it takes both of them out again.
Yeah. This is a really close game for all the wrong reasons.
Yeah.
Ooh, missing the sweet spot on the fair. That's not going to do too much for Zelda in that situation. But getting a bit of a decent amount of percentage.
I love how often Ooh. That was definitely not the right choice. It should have definitely been retreating.
I definitely see the sauce that they were going for.
Yeah.
Like it's honestly really fun to go for that kind of stuff.
Wow. There's no one T left, but, you know, few good hits like that.
Good job to Skill.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm kind of feeling we're going to see Battlefield the whole set. I didn't change the song. I want to hear the song a third time.
Fair. Okay. Oh, it's normal home run. Okay. Cool. I was going to say something else, but I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, right. I think we all agree. Zelda probably has one of the worst brawlings in the entire game. Zelda does not want to be on top of you.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah.
No, Zelda wants to be as far away from you as possible.
Yeah. So it's really nice, like, how much Cash has been trying to avoid these scenarios. The only time Cash has ever engaged is with, like, up Bs, which he uses with cancels, or with, like, dash attack, which is just a with one shot in those.
Yeah. It's like, it's rarely ever used as an approach option. It doesn't seem, like, it definitely has its utility, but it doesn't seem, like, incredible. Honestly, right now, like, it just seems like Skill's holding down the center stage. He keeps trying to go, like, for the double jump onto that, and he went for another double jump out of the corner.
Yeah.
Once again, every single time he was on the ledge, he burned his double jump. I wonder if that's something that Skill will be able to take into account. I know this is actually a stage that Skill likes too.
Yeah.
I see him go here pretty often.
This
so
is
like,
the stage that Hesperia usually go to, I believe.
Yeah.
Right
Zoom,
on.
yeah, Zoom did not do him any favors right there. Accelerate? Yeah, that's actually really good in that scenario specifically. Zelda can really struggle. Like, you can't land on this. Yeah, it's not a smart decision to do. She has so much that can really counteract landings on top of her, and getting that accelerate really just took him away from that situation entirely.
We got it back again.
I'm surprised we're not seeing an edge card come out right there. Most hero players I would see with that acceleraddle just like go.
Yeah.
No, that's so unfortunate to see.
Yeah.
But that was really good coming out from the catch too, because a lot of the time, like when you snap with Zelda, you don't have the hitbox.
Right.
But that time, like he spaced it perfectly to where the hitbox actually did come out.
Right.
Hit him because he was like, hey, you can't do the crit.
It was one of those mix-ups that worked because he already got caught by the ledge trap, and so he saw Skill go for it again and just took the opportunity to just get the hit.
Yeah. It was very, very smart decision making. No chance that he.
Oh my god!
That was a really cool combo. That's what he was going for the other game. That was
Oh!
Wow. This is looking so good for Cash here. Like, if he can go up with this game, too, that gives him the counter pick advantage, which I imagine for Zelda, like, that's really good.
Right.
Like, she seems really, really reliant on the stages that she's on, which is why I was shocked to see Skill go Battlefield, like, on the game, too. Like,
Right.
it seems like that's more of a stage for Zelda than anything.
Whip?
That was a good approaching there. It was an approaching near dodge.
Yeah.
That's why it whiffed.
Ooh. This is so sketchy too when you're disadvantaged and you don't have the tools to react to it,
Yeah.
but you know Zelda Fair is coming.
Yeah.
Misfire being a great tool for not allowing skill to pull up the menu. As Cash takes another game.
Yeah, that was really, really good coming up from Cash. Again, this is counter pick advantage at this point.
Right.
Like, I hope we don't see a go back to Battlefield. Like, I hope that's not the decision that Skill makes here.
I don't know what other stages I would expect from Skill.
I don't expect anything from Skill. That came off wrong. What I'm saying is like, I feel like oftentimes he'll just go by feel.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Also, this song's very nice. I miss Pokey Flutes.
I was thinking about this all like today too, about like missing stages from this game.
Pokey Flutes would have been such a good one. I'm sorry. Like, I think Pokey Flutes deserves to be in this.
I don't even think Poke Floats would have been that hard to implement either.
Yeah, it's
Like,
just
with
like
other stages, I can sort of get it. The Wii U stage with the 2 areas that you can go on for Donkey Kong. There's a lot of the vertical moving stages were cut. But like, Poke Floats, that was fine.
yeah, I wish we had gotten it back for this game in particular. I think that would have been a really cool way to just be like, yeah, we got everything.
Yeah.
Even though it's a terrible stage.
Right.
Like, it's awful.
It's so bad to play on.
What? No, it's not. It's not amazing. Skill's looking really good on this game 3. I think this is definitely a good stage. I think that out of any stage that either like the information that I gathered from Zelda is she does not like PS2.
Yeah.
Like, we've never seen a Zelda start PS2, so like, or like specifically.
Oh, I would have loved. Ooh. Zoom there, lucky for him. I know it's way more likely he hits it there, but yeah, still.
Damn, evening up real quick there from Cash. Throwing out the whack.
Always take a gas for there when the whack comes out. You're so close to it.
It'd be really funny to see them, to see Cash like reflect the whack and then he has bounce on. So it just bounces back and forth a couple times.
Yeah, it picks up more speed each and every time.
Yeah. I wonder what would break first. I guess his air is low, but it lasts a long time too.
Yeah. Gets chased out. He does the same a lot where he gets like jab 1, jab 2, and tries to run away. But Zelda's just started calling him out for it now.
Yeah, no, yeah, he actually matched. Which is really, really good. I also like that he mixed up which way he was DIing while asleep.
Yeah. You have a surprising amount of control quite beautifully.
Yeah, it is very surprising. I've never really seen it have that much control, but you definitely saw him shift.
Right. And he has every single buff on right now.
Very good awareness from Skill, knowing exactly what buffs he has, knowing that he can just charge it and break that shield really fast.
Good situation. Control disadvantage here.
Yeah, he's also like 71% on last stock. It's crazy how Cash just got that lead so fast. Yeah, that's not it. That's not it.
Yeah.
Thank goodness. One more of those will absolutely do it, though.
I think he saved. Wait, that might have been a left game.
Especially if Skill was on top of that platform before it gets.
Can't parry that, or
No.
at least not effectively.
Not that hit.
Yeah. The delay on the Phantom hit into the parry. What is happening?
I literally could not tell what was happening.
It got reflected, and then he got knocked up. He tacked it, and he didn't have that.
Wow. That was really good. Like, Cash honestly kind of outplaying skill a lot during that set.